Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for May 19th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in the market today. First up, we got our August live cattle on the board. Pretty uneventful day here in this live cattle market. Prices hanging steady here, light volume trading. This market just kind of churning around the low end of yesterday's range. Seeing a brief rally up there towards 248.5, but just failing to really get much traction today. Weak finish here, settling back towards 247 here into the close. Bulls are still holding on to this thing here, holding this market above these raising averages here. We are still seeing some support here in that 246 to 247 area, which was our prior week's value area. We should see this market continue to find support. Should see them try and get some traction back up there towards 249 and get this market moving higher. Just seems to be taking its sweet time here at the moment, still inside of last week's value areas, so nothing super concerning here, just a quiet day waiting for this market to get some traction. We should see these bulls try and take another run up there towards the 250s here before this week is up. Next up, we got our August feeders on the board. We did see a little bit more strength here in this feeder market today, which is opposite of what we've been seeing in recent weeks. This feeder market did open lower, but had a nice engulfing bar here today, rallying back above yesterday's high and getting that strong close up there just shy of 364. So far, good bounce back here off of these 350s. So far, this feeder market's looking pretty strong. Nice little rally action, getting nice and tight here with some equal day highs dating back to last Thursday, Friday, Monday, and today's action all lining up here right around 364. Look for some early bids here above 364 to get the ball rolling higher. Should be a pretty quick markup here for this feeder market to get back up into those 370s. Next up, light corn futures on the board. We rallied back up into the 480s, saw some more rejection up there, continuing to bounce this thing back and forth inside this big range. We are seeing this market still range bound between about 485 and 460. We did get that big rally off of the Sunday night open, big rallying up here to the top end of this range. Already seen a little pushback by those bears up there. Not really expecting this thing to have much traction to the upside. Expect to see this choppy action continue in this corn market. Next up, crude oil prices just putting in a little inside day. Prices continuing to hang out up here in the low $100 range. Nothing super concerning here. Nothing super directional at the moment. This market is just continuing to drift back up here towards the top end of this range. However, we are still seeing some lower highs here. Not really expecting much traction. We should see this market run into some resistance up here if we do get up there towards 110. We'll have to wait and see, but so far we are just kind of hanging out here in the middle of this big picture range. Should be pretty choppy. Don't diddle in the middle here. Wait for this market to visit either one of these edges to start playing this thing. This crude market should just continue to digest all this recent volatility and continue to chop up here in the near term. And next up, equity index is losing more ground here today. The S&P did lose some ground. The Nasdaq also losing ground. The Dow hanging out inside of that prior day's range, still finding support at that 20-day average. This market is going through a typical pullback here. We've had an impressive rally getting up into these overextended, overbought levels. Nothing super concerning here. This is just very healthy, normal market action. We should see this market continue to pull back. We'd like to find some support here inside these averages. But this market has seen some pretty relentless strength, so look for the buyers to be ready to go here at that 20-day. We should see this market find a good dip buying opportunity here before this week is up and get this market moving back to the upside. This market still remains very strong and resilient, and we should see this market continue to push up into those all-time highs here as we head into the summer. That's all we got for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Catch you guys tomorrow.